A long time ago, at the very beginning of my reviewer's career, I've made a review of two hybrid headphones amplifiers from China. They were using both tube and MOSFET, so it's hybrid schema. They were made by Bravo Audio and they were really nice, with good quality to price ratio. So it's more than 5 years passed since then, and I've decided to review once again their most expensive model. It's Bravo Audio Ocean. It is still nice hybrid amplifier offering good price quality ratio. Its recommended price $140, but you can get it for much lower money from Amazon, for example. It's also hybrid schema, and it is a very nice amplifier for not very expensive headphones, for those who would like to get nice sound without spending tons of money. So let's look at this amplifier in more details. So box is fairly simple. It's made of cardboard with nice color. You can get the version with your type of plug, with the type of plug that is used in your country. In this box you will have small piece of paper with manual, power supply unit. It's 24 volts, 1.5 amperes, so it's cord for Europe version. Unfortunately, as you can see, it doesn't have a grounding, but it's really not expensive model, so it's okay. And amplifier itself, as you can see, it's really tiny, nice unit that will stand on your desktop, for example, and even I think it looks really good, so I think it can be used as some high-tech decoration of your desktop. So here is the Ocean itself. Less expensive models of Bravo Audio made in different case. It uses two pieces of acrylic sandwich, so it's common for inexpensive Chinese amplifiers, but this has a solid aluminum case, as you can see, with nice color, and actually it's built pretty good. One minor drawback, I'd like to have some rubber fits, glue-on fits like those which is made by 3M. So these rubber fits will fit here nicely. But actually you can buy them on eBay. It's very convenient and useful thing in common use. So on the back side there is a power socket. By the way, as it uses only 24 volts, it's pretty safe device. It doesn't use high voltage inside, but of course don't disassemble it when it's working. And two line-ins. You can use a 3.5mm line-in, and line-in you can use with two RCAs. And also there is line-out, so you can use this tiny thing as preamplifier. On the top there is valve itself, tube. By the way, it doesn't highlight it by the LED like in less expensive amplifiers, and it's protected by this nice metal arc, so lamp will be protected. If you decide to change the lamp, but I don't think there is much reason in this, you have to unscrew these four top screws here. Inside the used 12 IU7 tube. It's pretty nice. I think it's nice option for this device. There is no need to buy something more expensive. On the front panel there is on-off switch, pretty bright LED indicating that the unit is working, and the two headphones outputs. So it's 6.3mm and 3.5mm, so you can use which one you need. And also there is volume control. Inside used good Alps pod, so volume regulation is really nice. There is almost no noise during rotating and no channel imbalance, and actually, as you can see on the photo, interior of this amplifier is pretty nice. So tube is inside, there are capacitors and everything that you will need, and MOSFETs, which do major part of amplification, are located here on the special metal plate that allows heat distribution. So when it's working, it can become really hot on sides, but it's okay for powerful amplifier And of course about the sound. Actually it's a fairly simple amplifier and this schema is really effective. So tube here is used mainly for sound coloration to give this warm tubey sound, and the main part of amplification of power amplification is done by these four MOSFETs located here on the sides. So it's working in pure class A and it gives a pretty good amount of power. Actual amount of power in milliwatts doesn't mention anywhere, but it drives even high impedance headphones with ease, and it becomes quickly pretty fast. So it's not an amplifier for the sensitive IEMs, for example. So it's amplifier that is designed to be paired with some dynamic models, not the most sensitive ones, and better if they have some high impedance. For example, biodynamic models with 250 ohms of impedance, they are perfect with this amplifier. All this 770, 880, 990, 250 biodynamic models. It plays nice with Sennheisers and with Sennheisers that you can get from mass drop. Really inexpensive model, but it's actually Sennheiser 600. Of course it's not the best amplifier for those Sennheisers, but very nice pairing that is inexpensive and sounds really nice for those who are not audiophilic, who don't want to spend tons of money on some amplification. So you can get some nice headphones. Also Fostex planars are good with them. So there are a lot of inexpensive headphones that you can really enjoy your favorite music. So it's pretty transparent with normal bass. Of course it's not the fastest bass, not super resolving, not super powerful like more expensive models. So it's good in almost any case, but not perfect. So bass is normal, it's not super deep, but normal. It doesn't have this ultra depth, but it's nice for almost all styles. It's not the fastest, but has good resolution. It's not boomy, it's not bloaty, it's not bleeding on the mids. Mids are very lively. It highlights, it underlines emotions a little bit. It's adding a bit emotions to the recordings, so it doesn't sound dry and analytical. So it's not an amplifier for those who like to hear all these tiny details, like, I don't know, third violin in the fourth row or something like that. It is amplifier with integrated representation that will allows you to enjoy your music as a whole without splitting it into the tiny slices and without preparation. It's not super analytical, but it's emotional and engaging. Treble is nice, it's not harsh, but it depends on recording and on the source quality, so it can be a bit harsh sometimes, but in most cases it's not harsh, so it's also enjoyable. You don't hear all these super tiny nuances in treble, but it's okay, it's nice and it's good for this price. So you can add some simple digital to analog converter here, for example Hi-Fi Me Dewey, nice digital to analog converters, or something inexpensive from Stoner Acoustics, for example. All these small digital to analog converters, so you can add it, get some inexpensive relatively inexpensive headphones for about $200. I don't remember exact prices for the Fostex T50RP and for those Sennheisers from Mass Drop, but as far as I remember it's about $200. So you can get this for $100, $50 for digital to analog converter, and about $200 for headphones, and you will have a $350 rig which will perform nicely, and also add, I don't know, $20 for different cables and wiring. So it's nothing over expensive, but it's nice and it's it can be enjoyable without breaking a big hole in your wallet. So I like this device. It's honest device for honest price with nice emotional honest sound. Thank you for attention.